know I'm not the only one who goes into a fitting room every single summer to try on her annual bikini and ends up walking out in tears. In order to potentially combat that this season, I would love to invite bikini fit extraordinaire and designer Mallory Curlee of Curlee Bikinis to talk to us about some amazing fit tips that I think anybody and everybody is going to really appreciate. Tell me, like, what are the most important things to keep in mind when heading into a fitting room to try on a bikini?
Knowing what your own personal measurements are beforehand is good.
Okay.
Every swimwear designer is going to measure and size their swimwear differently. So it's important to also ask the sales associates, like, what are they basing this size on? What does this size small mean? What measurements does it equate to? If you're really having trouble getting the right size, or if the swimsuit's not looking right on you and you feel like it continues to cut in, take a measuring tape with you and you can just measure the seam of the swimsuit really easily.
You know, I don't really necessarily know where I'm supposed to use it when it comes to a bikini fit versus, say, a denim fit or a bra fit.
A bra fit is the same as a bikini top fit.
Okay, so that means right underneath the rib cage,
right at the very
the
base of the bust.
Okay, and what about the bottoms?
They say your hip measurement should be 7 inches below your belly button. Yeah, it is your belly button.
And now that you have your measurements to go into a fitting room, then what? How do you know what size to really get?
Well, it's always good to take a couple different sizes in, like we've mentioned already. Every brand sizes in a different way. Some you're going to be small, some you're going to be medium, some you're going to be large.
How do we know what cuts to wear for our body?
First things first, try on a bunch of different styles that have completely different cuts to them, because I believe that every woman can find a swimsuit that fits them well. If you have a short torso, a high-waisted swimsuit's just going to take up your whole body. So it's not going to be the most flattering thing that you can wear. Whereas if you have a long torso, a high-waisted bottom is going to be really good, because then it brings the eye into the center and doesn't make you look like you have such a long torso.
Maybe it's when it's wet, but like I get like a baggy sag. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Like wet diaper grossiness.
Yeah.
Is that a fit thing? Is that a fabric thing?
It is a fabric thing and a fit thing. Majority of the swimsuits have fabric that's going to do at a certain point, or you'll get your beach gets sand, and sand gets stuck in between the two fabrics, you know, not so good. But it can be a fit thing. Or that the lining is a thinner fabric too. Then it's not weighing it down as much, creating that bag in the butt.
Let's talk about shapes of tops.
Well, there's, you know, the basic triangle top, which I think is the most popular that we all go to. Don't get like a giant triangle if you don't have necessarily a large bra size that you need a giant triangle for.
Okay, but you also don't want the opposite. You don't want like just covering those nipples.
Pay attention to the bottom band. How much is covering on the bottom band, or where the underwire would come up and stop just on the side of your boobs. It should start there, and it should go to, you know, like an inch to 2 inches apart based on your bra size.
What are some other tops that might be good for some bigger chested girls?
Any sort of sports style top that has a racer back. They make some that are really attractive now that don't look like sports bras, that are low V-necks, that have skinny straps that come together in the back.
Not everybody can afford an Erin bathing suit as much as we'd like to. A lot of us walk into Target and find really cute patterns and prints. Does budget really matter?
You don't have to spend tons of money on a swimsuit that's super expensive to get a swimsuit that fits you good. Not at all.
Mallory, these tips are amazing. I feel like I can confidently go into a fitting room this season and hopefully find one, or get an awesome piece made by you.
Yeah, I could do the hard work for you.
You can find more about Mallory below. And don't forget to leave a comment and let us know about your bikini woes, and hopefully we can help. We'll see you next time. Smooches.